Sup, you cringe lords. Today we are here with another birding video. It is currently October 29th, as you can see. And today we are just a little bit north of Missoula, Montana. And we're going to be looking for some winter finches, hopefully. I've heard that there is a golden crowned sparrow vagrant around. So, I mean, eBirds told me that. So hopefully we'll see that. I've seen golden crowned sparrows before, but it'd be a first one for Montana. And maybe some new lifers, winter finches. eBirds told me there should be some pine grosbeaks and some great crowned rosy finches here, which would be super cool to see. New lifers for me. And then I've already got a lifer on the way in. I saw some gray partridges, which I'll put some footage of here in a little bit. So that was epic getting to see them, and we'll see what else we can find here. Here are the previously mentioned gray partridges that I saw in a field on my drive-in. Very cool little grouse-like game birds, very, very distinctive with their gray bodies and their kind of like rusty orange colored heads. The gray partridge is not actually native to North America. They're actually from Europe, but they were introduced into North America in the early 1900s for hunting reasons. Same reason why ringneck pheasants and chukars were introduced. But these guys have done really well in the agricultural and grassland regions of the northern United States and southern Canada. It was also really fun getting to watch them flick their tails constantly. I didn't realize that was something that they did, but that's a very cool little movement habit that could potentially be used to identify them if you don't see them for very long, because I at least can't immediately think of another quail, grouse, partridge-sized bird about that size that flicks its tail constantly like that. So if you get a very poor, viewing, maybe the bird is really like backlit or something, you can just see the silhouette. If it's doing that, that might be a really good way to ID them. Here's a couple of white-crowned sparrows I saw in my drive-in. These ones are juveniles, hence the current lack of white crown. Unfortunately, I was not able to find the golden-crowned sparrow that had been seen here, so big sad times. But I did see something with golden in the name. This here is a golden eagle, soaring up there above all of us lesser beings. And then I found a nice little mixed flock of winter birds in the forest. There was this nice little black-capped chickadee, as well as this energetic red-breasted nuthatch. And then I also got some pretty decent looks at a creeper that flew onto a tree right next to me. Creepers are so hard to find and identify. They're really a bird that you just gotta let come to you instead of you trying to go out and chase them, and it was awesome to be able to get so close to one. But then after this little mixed flock, I saw something fly up into a nearby tree. So someone's dog just was running off trail a little bit, and I saw it spook this grouse into this tree. A little sad it chased it, but at the same time, I wouldn't have seen it if I hadn't done that. Okay, well that was a pretty cool little stop. Got to see both species of chickadees, some nuthatches, and that grouse, which is really cool. Unfortunately, none of the finches I was hoping for. But maybe I'll see them at some other point in the winter here. But anyways, I'm now going to head down to Leap Metcalf, and I should be there in about 2 seconds, so I'll see you then. All that newfangled teleportation technology sure is wacky. I even gained clothes. Anyways, now we're at Lee Metcalf. Let's see what ducks are out here. Unfortunately, between me and the ducks lied this western meadowlark and this photobombing magpie. Very cool to see, but definitely not what you come to Lee Metcalf for. There was also this northern flicker, which was getting in the way, just all these distractions. Just come on, I just want to get to the ducks. And then not only that, there was a Wilson snipe there as another distraction. Come on, Wilson snipe, they're being... Oh my gosh, all these guys are being so distracting. But in all seriousness, it was really cool to see a snipe. I have not seen snipes that often. I've not seen them foraging before, and this was honestly the best views of a snipe I've ever gotten. I mean, he's just out in the open, just stabbing his bill into the mud. I mean, what more can you wish for? But then it was revealed there wasn't just one, there was multiple snipe, which made just the viewing experience even better. There's also a killdeer standing there, not killing deer. And then after I was done with those shorebirds, finally it was time for me to pay attention to the ducks. I love waterfowl, I love watching waterfowl, and so it's always great every winter when I just get to see so many hanging out at refuges and lakes like this. Many species were present, including gadwall, mallards, and northern pintail. Northern pintail are my favorite duck species. They have such a satisfying color palette. Maybe I've said this in other videos before, this sounds familiar, but we're saying it here because I don't know what else to say for this section. Here's a bufflehead, he's cool. Look at it, I guess his head's pretty buffled, isn't it? Look, and there's his little girlfriend. Look at her sitting there. All pretty, preening and stuff. A ruddy duck, a female ruddy duck. Very cool. I've only gotten used to the fact that you can see them in the winter. For some reason, I just didn't think that was something that you could do. Oh, this is a really cool video right here. So this is a gadwall engaging in kleptoparasitism. So these coots are diving down and grabbing some food, and then the gadwall is coming over and stealing their food. This is a very common behavior for many birds to do, but typically more associated with like raptors or gulls. Like, you don't really think of ducks committing kleptoparasitism, but apparently gadwalls do it quite frequently. But what I think is interesting about it is how the coots don't really seem to resist too much. I mean, it kind of seemed like they might have been strategically doing it, diving when the gadwalls weren't there, but they don't like really fight off the gadwalls or anything like that. They kind of just like accept it, which I think is interesting. Here's a nice little mallard being all cool. And then way back in there was this squad of hooded mergansers. Squad really is the best word to describe them. I mean, look at them as they just kind of sit there and look around. I mean, they just look like they're up to something, you know? And then by the hooded mergansers was a couple ringneck ducks as well. And then here's a better look at some of the female buffleheads that were hanging around. This is a cool shot with a lot of water birds in it. I'm not going to ID any of them for you. You have to do it yourself. This is what we call a game. And then I also got to see this muskrat. Look at him musky and scratting. Look at him just sit. Look at him. Look at that guy. There was also a flock of American white pelicans that flew overhead, which I was not expecting to see in October. I thought they had all migrated south by then, but I guess there were still a couple lingering flocks. Green-winged teal bypassing a coot on the highway. And then there were also a bunch of trumpeter swans there, which are always great to see. This one in front seemed to have had a broken neck, which is a bit sad. I don't know why else it would have been holding its neck in such a way. It was doing that even when it was landed. But regardless, they're always very majestic to watch fly by, which is why I got several shots of that. Here's a female northern harrier flying around the marsh, as the harrier do. And this right here is an American tree sparrow, the first one I've ever seen in Montana. The only other one I'd seen was in Massachusetts, actually. Very exciting to get the mark off my list. And then, as I was filming these tundra swans, which you can ID as tundra swans based on the yellow in front of their eye, this duck right here swam by. This duck, I'm sure, is a hybrid. I'm pretty sure it's a hybrid between an American widgeon and a mallard, though I'm not 100% sure. This isn't the best looks at it, but it kind of looks like an in-between of the two, and I looked up some pictures and it looks a lot like hybrid mallards and widgeons. And if that is the case, that's a really cool, just random find to come swimming by. Unfortunately, I lost it soon after this and I wasn't able to relocate it because it was way far out there. But still, seeing a hybrid duck is always really neat, regardless of the fact that I'm not 100% sure what it is. But after that brief but incredible sighting of that hybrid, it was time for me to head out from Lee Metcalf because it was starting to get dark. Hello there, guys. We've come to that point in the video where it is time to end the video. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hold on, here is a nice shot of the view. Bitter roots in the background. Very nice. You all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.